Hello, today we'll be replacing the rear brake pads on the Toyota Sequoia. And we'll be getting right into it. The first thing you want to do is use a 21mm socket to loosen all 6 lug nuts. Once you get them loose, you'll want to lift the truck so the wheel is off the ground, making sure to use a jack stand as well. And now that the wheel's off the ground, we can remove the lug nuts and the wheel. And we'll now need a 17mm short socket or a wrench to remove the 2 caliper bolts. They'll be on there pretty tight, so it'll be a good idea to have a longer ratchet if possible. And we can now loosen the second caliper bolt. It's always good practice to remember which caliper bolt went where, because in some cases they will be different. Not so in this case, but on some there is a small bushing at the end. And now we can just slide off the caliper. You can just move it out of the way. But one thing you never want to do is leave it hanging or putting tension on the brake hose. We're now ready to remove the old brake pads. These brake pads were really worn and almost down to the metal. And these are the brake pads I'll be using. And they come with the brake hardware, which is great, so you don't have to buy them separately. Well, let's continue by replacing the brake hardware. The old ones just slide off. They are 4 separate pieces, unlike most other vehicles, which have one for the top and one for the bottom. When installing these, you kind of want to slide the inner tab part first, and then the remainder. I'll show one more and then I'll just fast forward to all 4 installed. And this is how you'll want them to look if they're installed properly. We'll now want to use brake lubricant on the back of the brake pads and the slide points. I use the old brake pads for reference where the caliper contacts the brake pads. And now on the edges where the brake pads slide across the brake hardware, which we installed a little while ago. We can now go ahead and install the brake pads on the caliper bracket. I find it easier to angle the brake pad in at first, and once you get the 2 corners in, just flatten down the brake pad. Next we'll need to compress the caliper bracket using a brake pad spreader and one of the old brake pads. When doing this, you want to keep an eye on the level of the brake fluid on your master cylinder. Since the fluid goes back into the master cylinder reservoir, make sure it does not overfill. If it does, you want to begin to remove some. And now once it's compressed, you can slide the caliper back on. Before installing the caliper bolts, you'll want to clean them off and lubricate the pin portion of it with brake lubricant. And that's one. And now the second. And now you'll want to tighten them. And torque them to spec. Once you get the brake pads completed, you want to go inside and pump the pedal a few times, so the caliper is up against the new brake pads. This is a very important step. Now we just install the wheel and torque them to spec. Hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please click that like button to support my video and channel. And don't forget to subscribe.